What up, y'all? Just a heads up for true fans. So what I've been doing is I've been going back and listening to drafts that I made of this podcast since the very inception of this show. This show is casting 495 celebrities worldwide. That's C4CW. Again, casting 495 celebrities worldwide. So thank you for tuning in too, by the way. If you're true fans of this show, we 495 L4, man, we appreciate you for real. So this episode is about me going back in time and finding drafts, that is locating drafts of this show, C4CW, and editing them for publication distribution because they thus far have remained drafts, even as far back as 2018. So this show, C4CW, has published over 600 different episodes. Every snippet, however long, is an episode, constitutes an episode. A lot of the shows, I haven't averaged the times. Some episodes are rather 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 35, 45 minutes, an hour or more. Some are, you're probably like, dude, that's a ridiculously long amount of time. And I'm like, well, fuck it, it's my podcast. I can do whatever I want with it. I'm just saying, man. Hey, listen, I listen to people sometimes on YouTube ramble on about all kinds of stupid shit. The fucking goddamn Tupperware that they bought. But you know what? I can't knock it because in the context or the makeup that they fucking wear and how they apply their makeup, listen, it's their shit and I get it. They're fucking YouTubers, just like I'm a fucking YouTuber. Some of y'all don't know that. I YouTube too. This shit goes to goddamn fucking YouTube. So, when I podcast, it goes out on iHeartRadio. It goes out on a lot of different networks. It's on demand as well. So this show is also on demand. And it's on a bunch of different networks, including YouTube. So, in that, yeah. So, I get it, man. Like some people, they got their topics that they talk about. Sometimes the shit goes on for like over an hour. That's what the fuck I do too. So I can't really knock motherfuckers talking about their Tupperware or how they cook their fucking gourmet foods or like the different types of designer fashion that they're wearing or how they're doing their fucking nails and their hair and their weaves and their wigs and this and that and how they're doing paper goddamn fucking mache and origami. You feel me? So on my podcast, I talk about space aliens, I talk about espionage, I talk about government corruption, I talk about how to better manage cities that are supposed to be smart cities, but are kind of fucking dumb cities, and not just kind of, but hella dumb cities. I talk about shit like that. I talk about some sports here and there. I talk about the old days. I talk about the new ways. So I cover a broad range of topics with this show. Sometimes the shit spills over 50 minutes, a little over an hour, and a little in some change. Alright? Sometimes I'm just beatboxing, sometimes I'm just freestyling, sometimes I'm just talking shit, and the shit might be like 1 minute and 37 seconds because it's just some purely fucking random shit. But again, what people don't know, a lot of people, is that it's for content. There is an algorithm that I have been developing in the context modality of the podcast system. I've done that with my rhetoric, with my shtick, with my show, because it's my steez and it equates to fucking dollars. Dollar bills, y'all. So, yeah. So now that it generates revenue, look, I have to bring energy to the audience. That's my motherfucking job. Some people need a little pick-me-up, man, and they're not trying to do drugs. And they're like, man, Grover's hella energetic. Man, he's always talking about some wild and zany shit. Ha 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 ha! I'm going to listen to Grover. And here I am with my wild and zany shit. But keep in mind, there's a method to the madness. Now, you guys are probably like, Grove, you keep saying that shit over and over again. Method to the madness. Yeah, man. Because, like I also keep saying, this shit is coded, man. Right out in fucking open air broadcast. There's duality here. I covered this like, 2 podcasts ago? This is some other shit that most niggas don't know. DSI analyze. I'm just saying, man. Aesopian. Okay? And I'm not talking about some shit that is fallacious like Aesop's fables. But I am talking about Aesop. And I'm talking about some shit that is for real, though. So, there's a reason why we do this. It's not like I'm fucking passionate about talking about the shit that I talk about all the time. No, man. There's a master goddamn fucking strategy here. And some people have figured it out like, yo, I know what this dude's up to. And that's some ultra cold shit. For those of you who have figured it out, shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to y'all motherfuckers that figured it out. Ha ha, yeah. So now you know. So yeah, man, we just gotta play along, you know what I mean? We just gotta play along like, oh yeah, hip hop, oh fashion, huh? Yeah, let's talk about politics. Man, fuck politics! So, I mean, you know, politics are important. Going back to the Greeks and the Romans. Going back to, Crete and the Cretans. I'm just saying, man. So, the Isle of Crete, is fucking, what am I talking about? But you see what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. And, though, on one hand, I'm often facetious and obnoxious, dude looked over at me like, man, is this guy talking to himself? Yeah, dude, I'm totally not. So, and don't you worry about what I'm doing over here. So, method to my madness. The reason why I keep referencing method to my madness as a saying, thus expression, is method to my madness is actually a project that I put out with 495, L4. Before L4 existed, when it was just 495, and when 495 was with Criminal Alliance, after 495 entered into the Alliance. That is correct. So one of the projects that I spearheaded with MC Loot Money, who introduced me to the Alliance, was titled, get this, Method to My Madness. So Loot Money is the rapper in the rap Method to My Madness. I, one Sir Grove.
Police reported ahead.
I, one Sir Grove, am the executive producer of that project. I'm the one that bankrolled it and put it the fuck out on the market. And worked with Loot Money on many other projects, including a project codenamed Greenback Hustlers, which included, that's right, Sen the Soul Stealer, a.k.a. Sen, a.k.a. Sendo, a.k.a. Rosendo, a.k.a. Senzilla, a.k.a. Silverback. So, yeah, he and I and some other members of Criminal Alliance, we moonlighted as this crew called the Greenback Hustlers. Now, keep in mind, we were 495 at the time. Sendo, 495 at the time, before L4 was created, before he created L4, he had first been a member of 495. That is Sen the Soul Stealer. Which he still is, but he's also L4 because he created L4. So, that being said, before L4 was created, when Sen was 495, when we were back at the University of Washington in Seattle, before Seattle was dying, we recorded music in the basement of one of the fraternities there. No, we were not students at the University of Washington. We were gang members. And we were also rappers at the same time. DJ Slow-Mo was a student at the University of Washington. Shout outs to the University of Washington. And we recorded in the basement in the dorms. And I had been at another college. I had been at a college close to the UW down the street by some 20-something minutes. Excuse me. And that was actually after Slow-Mo was at the UW. After Slow-Mo was at DJ Slow-Mo was at the UW, I was then later at a college down the road. But at the time, DJ Slow-Mo had the ASR 10 set up in the fraternity that he was part of, a member of, officially. So he would invite us down to the UW, that is the University of Washington, and we would record in his dorm-based studio. Now, keep in mind, I went in with him financially, credit-wise, on the ASR 10 because we're bros from childhood and we fucking bankrolled the whole operation. I mean, we all chipped in. Everyone fucking chipped in, man. That's what the Greenback Hustlers was about. We're all fucking hustlers, man, from the West Coast. So we all contributed in our own special way. So that being said, we got the ASR 10, man, and the ASR 10 was the hottest shit at the time. I believe we got it from, what was it, American Music? Yeah, from the American Music Company in Seattle, Washington. Shout outs to American Music in the old school Seattle back in the motherfucking 90s. Y'all are probably like, come on, Grove. Dude, that shit is getting to be ridiculous. And yeah, it is. So we recorded a series of tracks called by this group that we made up because it wasn't a real rap group. But we called it the Greenback Hustlers. And the Greenback Hustlers were basically bank robbers. Now, listen, we weren't robbing fucking banks. At all. Now, we did illegal shit, but we didn't fucking rob banks. That's just some fucked up shit right there. Okay? So, no, we did not resort to bank robbery. But in the raps, man, at the time, we were having fun. And it was like, it was like some Dead Presidents, the movie type shit. It was like some Set It Off, with Queen Latifah type shit. We were, we had these characters. Every one of us had a different character name. So I was Goldilocks. And that's why, and Sen, he's like, mercy, mercy, mercy. Greenback Hustlers making money. Mercy, mercy, mercy. The Greenback Hustlers making money. Fucking righteous! So, Sendo has a dope voice like that. And that shit is dope. And I'm about to re-release that shit too, by the way. So, my character was Goldilocks. And I was a Rasta dude with fucking gold dreadlocks. And that's why Loot Money, who is mean, Doe Green, that's his name, his other name, right? In the context of Greenback Hustlers. He says, Goldie threw up his hoodie to cover up his crops. Cause ain't too many niggas with blonde hair and dreadlocks. I've never had blonde hair in my life. You feel me? I am half Caucasian, half white, but I have never had blonde hair. But in the context of the Greenback Hustlers, because it was purely fictional, I'm this dude with golden dreadlocks. And Lute's like, yo, he's saying that I threw up my hoodie, my hooded sweat jacket, to cover up my crops because I got, got fucking Jamaican, like, dreadlocks, man, and I'm a fucking robber, armed up and shit, and we're robbing some shit. So the Greenback Hustlers, man, it was all about pulling off heists. It was all some heist shit. So Greenback Hustlers was one of our projects. We created several, we had several recordings for that. That shit is fucking priceless. That shit is dope. That's from the archives of 495L4 and in our label. And so that said, the other archival information that is historic is actually from the beginning, in the context of now, is are the drafts. Man, I probably, it says this is the 600 and whatever episode. And the reason I say that is sometimes when I record, it'll tell me the number of the recording, but sometimes the shit switches up. Like in the registry system, it'll like change the numbers and index it interestingly, in a strange and odd way. So I just know that we've recorded over 600 episodes of this podcast, because this show is worth money. Some people don't understand that, and that's why we do this. This show is actually worth money. And that's why it's been done. And that money will go toward a really good fucking cause. Like, private military company type shit. Shh. So anyway, point is, because, some niggas, they say they woke. They ain't woke, though. They be like, Z. So, yeah. So, like I said, man, DSI analyzed. So, the tracks that we recorded, and, we merchandise, man. We have a clothing line, too. For niggas who didn't know that. And, look, I've said that over a dozen fucking times. Because what we've done is we've reverse engineered the hip-hop rap game. When we're fucking zillionaires, people will be like, yo, this brand new rap group, L4, 495L4, and y'all will know that we ain't a new rap group, but they'll think that we're fucking brand new. And all the shit that rappers usually do after they've made it and after they've become famous, like interviews and shit, the whole backstory has pretty much already been fucking told. I know I said already twice. I meant to do that. So it's for emphasis, man. So the point is, we've already done the hard work. If someone wants to know how 495L4 started, if someone wants to know how, like, I Met Sen or Big Scheme or, you know what I'm saying? It's already recorded. It's already there. All the information is in over 600 different episodes of this podcast. I talk about the clothing line. I talk about government contracts. I talk about college dorm frat life. I talk about secret fraternities. I talk about secret shit. I talk about secret shit openly, on Claire, coded shit openly. Only woke niggas understand because they be woke. Other niggas be fake niggas. They be not real woke. You know what I'm saying? It's all right motherfucking here. You know what I'm saying? Do you really know what I'm really saying? Yeah. So, coded man hidden right here out in fucking plain sight. Just the way that the ancients did it. Just like the way that the ancients did it. So, that's right. So, right now, you'll be seeing, if you're a fan, you'll be seeing past episodes get released now. In other words, I just released, even though I've already recorded over 600 episodes, I just went into my drafts folder, found a draft of like, I don't know, man, 100 fucking drafts that haven't been released, and I just released episode 135. I have episodes that are drafts going back to like December of 2018 that I've never, just shit I did when I was drunk, fucking just shit off the cuff, just random shit, scripted shit. There's a lot of shit I haven't released. Some shit I just deleted, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna delete that shit. that shit was crazy. So yeah, I've even deleted drafts. But the point is, if you see drafts that are like not 600, above 600, it's because they're being released right now, subsequent to having already exceeded 600 different episodes of this show, Casting 495, celebrities worldwide. So again, that just equates to even more content, even fucking more content, which equals even more motherfucking dough. See, man, we still Greenback Hustlers.